Namo Phat. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I am determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I am determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma reading today, we're finishing You're a Warrior, Aren't You? By Ajahn Karuna Dhammo. This is from Beginning Our Day by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery. I also briefly stayed at Amaravati during that same year. In the Amaravati kitchen, there was a vegetable peeling machine that consisted of a big drum with a rough surface on the inside where vegetables whirled around. Carrots or potatoes were thrown into this machine and they banged up against each other and against the rough surface of the drum until all the skins were peeled off. When I first saw this, I thought, wow, this is just what living in community is like. Part of it is the process of constantly being in a close living environment with other people until over time all the rough edges are worn down through interaction and give and take. There aren't a lot of people who would willingly throw themselves into a situation like a vegetable peeler, but that's basically what we've done here in the monastery. There's a strength and power that we build up from engaging in formal meditation practice, being on our own, and establishing a sense of solitude. This is, of course, important in the forest tradition, but it's good to ask ourselves, how much self-concern and self-identity can be let go of, worked with, and honed down through the practice of being in community? As individuals, we really aren't as important as we think we are. All the mistakes we make, the expectations we have of ourselves and other people, the difficulties, criticisms of others, criticisms of ourselves, all of these rough edges need to be acknowledged and seen for what they are. This acknowledgement and understanding can't take place if we don't have that kind of bump and grind with other people to help expose those rough edges. It's not easy. None of the practice is that easy, but we learn to whittle away the rough edges through the use of community and through self-reflection about how we are engaging in community. We do this by letting go of the expectations for ourselves or other people to be a particular way. It's a powerful practice to establish a state of mind that is not so self-involved. When we talk about the practice of letting go of the ego, the self-identity, I think we need to reflect on the importance of communal life and how lucky we are to have it. While we are living with others, we can depend on that structure of support and make full use of it. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me today.